Going into the 2022 season, the Detroit Lions were expected to be a top-tier team. This was a reasonable expectation since they had a top 3 pick in the draft, 2 elite running backs, as well as an amazing receiving core. On top of that, they had a decent defense and a solid O-line. So yeah, the Lions were supposed to be good. But almost halfway through the season, the Lions were sitting at 1-6. What happened? No one really knows what happened, but what we do know is that the Lions finally put everything together and are now sitting at 8-8 and in a win-in situation in Week 18. On the other hand, the Lions lost to the Panthers 37-23 just last week. So what's going on with the Lions? That's what we're talking about today. For the past decade or so, the Lions team has been almost the same. Finally, in the 2021 season, the Lions took the risk to get younger. And at first, it didn't look like it was worth it. They finished last year 3-13, just awful. And at the beginning of this season, it looked like it was going to be just about the same. But now the Lions have a chance at the playoffs and are going into the offseason with a high first-round pick from the Rams, as well as their own pick, which will probably be somewhere in the low 20s. This is the best situation they could be in. But what changed? The answer is simple. They put everything together. Aiden Hutchinson has started to live up to his number 2 draft spot. Jared Goff has started to look like an elite quarterback. Dan Campbell figured out how to use his 2 elite running backs in Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift. The Lions receiving core is looking elite with Jamison Williams finally playing. The offensive line is looking decent. And best of all, their defense is finally looking good. To be honest, it was only a matter of time until they started playing well. They just had to figure it out. And they did. Quick little thank you for everyone that's made it up to this point in the video. If you like NFL content 3+ times a week, then make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, back to the video. Now, the big decision. Do the Lions stick with Jared Goff, or do they draft a rookie quarterback with their top 10 pick? Both of these decisions have their downsides. On one hand, sticking with Jared Goff is a 50-50. Either he's going to keep on playing good football, or he'll go back to the Jared Goff we've seen the past few years. On the other hand, drafting a rookie quarterback would mean going back to square one. They would once again have to figure everything out, and this might result in another bad season. Those are the worst case scenarios, of course. There are also some pretty big upsides to this decision. On one hand, sticking with Jared Goff would give the Lions a chance to draft another good defensive player, or maybe an offensive lineman that would really finish the team off. But on the other hand, if they draft a quarterback, they can start Jared Goff and slowly build the rookie, kind of like what the 49ers are doing with Trey Lance. What do you think the Lions should do? Let us know down in the comments. Anyways, I'll see you guys all in the next video.